Om Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning, friends. This one, I am trying to check horoscope of one of my friend. Uh, in his horoscope, he is currently going through Shani Dasha. Shani Dasha is until 2036, from 2017 to 2036. What's happening? The Shani hit theory numbers are 6, 12, 12. 6, 12, 12 means Shani is in the lordship of Rahu. So Shani, when we see Shani is in Aridra Nakshatra, basically Shani is in Aridra Nakshatra, first pada. Aridra Nakshatra is Rahu Nakshatra, and for he is born in Hasta Nakshatra, and Aridra becomes Vipattara. So the Saturn Dasha will be not that great, like it will be in the red color, and it has this one. When we see the 6, Saturn has the 6, 12, and 12. So basically what is happening, the sublord is sublord, starlord and sublord both have become both are Rahu. So he should try to donate Rahu, or as they indicated 12. The 12 means 12, the 12 what 12 signifies. 12 signifies away from home, staying away from the place where he born. That will signifies the 12. The Rahu is in his like, it looks like it is in Lagna, but when we see, the Lagna degree starts at 13 degree 56 minutes, and Rahu starts at 12 degree 23 minutes. So when Rahu is 12 degree 23 minutes, Rahu starts, he goes in a different way, like he starts at 30 degree, 29 degree, 12 degree, and Lagna is at 13 degree. So Rahu is in 12th house. When a person's Rahu is in 12th house, and when it is in Dhanu, basically Rahu's like Nicha sthana. Nicha means Ucha sthana, Nicha sthana. The Nicha sthana is Dhanu or Vrishchika, Sagittarius or Vrishchika. So when we see from the KP or Nakshatra Nadi, Rahu will be in 12th house. So Rahu will be in 12th house, but from the Parashara point of view, he is in first house. First house. Basically, when we see the hit theory is the Saturn. Saturn is in sixth house. Basically, whenever I say it is in sixth house, it looks like seventh house. I have this chart. This chart is like KP chart. This KP chart, I will put it here. The KP chart, what is happening? The Saturn is in sixth house. The sixth house belongs to Shukra. Whenever the Saturn is in sixth house, Saturn indicates work. Basically, whenever the Saturn is in sixth house, the person will be very hardworking and very hardworking. He will spend more time in working only, and basically in the Saturn, the Saturn is not retrograded, but Saturn is with Ketu. When Saturn is with the Ketu, when we do the Bhrigu points, see, I have done the Bhrigu points here. In the east, Mars, Venus and Rahu is there. In the south, Moon and Jupiter. And in the west, Ketu and Shani is there. So basically the second and third house lord is in sixth house. So, who is the sixth? When we see the Shukras, the Venus, how is his Venus? The Venus is 884. 884. What is 884? Shukra is in Shukra's house. Shukra is in Shukra Nakshatra, and that is in sublord of Mars. So here is Shukra. Shukra is in Sun's Leo, but it is in a 8th house. So 6th house Adhipati is in 8th house. So basically what will happen, this the Viparita Rajayoga. Viparita Rajayoga, it will form Viparita Rajayoga. Due to that, some people will suggest that wear diamond, because your 6th house lord is in 8th house. That will give a very good, when you activate that one, it will create a 6th and 8th beneficiary relationship. I was like, I wanted to check which house, which planet is very good for him. So when I checked Mars, see here, Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter are in red. Vimshopaka Bala, Shadvarga Vimshopaka Bala, Jupiter is in red. Rahu is in red, but in Shadbala, Shadbala, Bhavabala, see basically 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth house bhava is very good, and planetary position wise, Mars is first, and second is Saturn. I was just trying to see what Shadbala will say. Basically, according to me, the Saturn Dasha, Saturn is situated in 6th house, and the Lord and it is in Rahu, the planet, the star lord and sublord both are 12. So, what is 12? If I know him personally, that's the reason I can say he is working in IT field, and basically, if we didn't know the person, we would have suggested work in a hospital, work in a work away from home, like work in a foreign lands. As he is working in foreign land, the Saturn, the totally the Shastra indicates that he will be working in foreign land, foreign land, or in hospital, or something, hospitality management, like hospitality management is like tours and travels or something like that. That's what it is indicating. Like, so Rahu is like donating the Rahu related items. Whether it will help his life situation, I am not thinking so, because 80% of his dasha is totally ruling by Rahu. So the dasha indicates 6 and 12, 6 and 12 and 12. So basically he should be, most probably he will be in away from home. That is, he is in USA. He will be in USA for until 2036. That's what the deeper analysis of this dasha says. Like, this is the Saturn dasha. According to the hit theory, this is 6, 12, 12. So 12 is a major indication. What's happening when Rahu sits in 12th house? Basically, it is a good place for a person who is born with a Rahu in 12th house. They have to do much meditation. The person will not be normally lot of sadhu, sant, and everybody, they will have Rahu in 12th house. And if we see the Bhrigu's points, he has Shukra, Rahu, and Jupiter is retrograded. So Jupiter is also with Rahu and Jupiter are together. basically, a lot of times our Guruji has told when Guru and Rahu are together, it may be called as Kodanda Rahu. Kodanda Rahu is like Jupiter and Rahu are together, that too in Lagna. When from the Parashara point of view, it looks like in the Lagna, Rahu is there, and in the second house, Jupiter is there. When second house, Jupiter is, I am just seeing the Parashara for time being. When Jupiter is there in the second house, means he will earn a lot of money. As it is retrograded, he will start earning after 35. Once he becomes 35, he will make a lot of money. That can be one way it can be seen. So let us see the aspects of each of these planets from Parashara point of view. The Jupiter has 5th, 7th and 9th from this one Makara. He is seeing Mercury and Sun. I am talking about right now Parashara. Jupiter is seeing Mercury and Sun, and then he is seeing a moon. So here Gajakesari Yoga is formed because Gajakesari moon and Jupiter are in 159 position. So that's the reason Gajakesari Yoga is formed. Basically, so as Jupiter is retrograded, and when retrograded the planet, they will make us to when the Punya Graha or Shubha Grahas are retrograded, they will create definitely some problems. So, in order how they can be, when they will be, okay, what is retrograded? Retrograded planets will make you regret about some things. Let us see. The second house here, Jupiter is in second house. Means second house is family. Here, generally, I went to this V12 Dwadashamsha chart and see where Jupiter is exactly positioned. The Jupiter is in the second house from the Lagna, or it is place this second from the Lagna, or where he is in this one, Mercury's or Mithun Rashi. Take this Jupiter and place it in Lagna chart. When you place the Jupiter is in 7th house. So what is 7th house? 7th house indicates the friendship, marriage, all these things. So because his Jupiter is retrograded, and when I saw from the Dwadashamsha planet, and it is in this house, basically this house is like 7th house from Lagna. So he has to regret about his marriage life or matrimonial life. That is the regret. If he divorces, or if he takes if he leaves the family, he will regret. In the family also he will regret, because whenever the Shubha Grahas becomes retrograded, they will make us to by marrying also you have to be regretful. If you don't marry also, or if you so basically what I am seeing is basically if he leaves the family also he will regret it. If he continues in the family also, there will be a regretful, because the Rahu, this is Parashara's analysis. I will continue the Parashara analysis, like where Saturn is looking at Lagna. Saturn is looking at Lagna. Basically, Saturn's drishti will be third. He is from Saturn from the 7th house. He is looking at see, lot of Parashara people will say when Saturn is in 7th house, the marriages will be delayed. But here his marriage was very early, at his very early age, and because that is with KP or Nakshatra Nadi. According to the KP theory, this Saturn goes to 7th house, and the 7th Lord Mercury is in 7th house. So marriage, that's the reason. This, according to this chart, the 7th Lord is in 7th house along with Sun. So that's the reason marriage will become his marriage happens at a very early age. Okay, that is with KP. According to the Parashara, marriage would have been delayed. But now I want to see what is Saturn is looking at the 7th house and 10th house here. 10th house, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th house and 3rd house. So Saturn is looking at 10th house, and so here once again Jupiter will be looking at Moon with the 9th, this one. So this is about Saturn Drishti. Now we will see the Mars Drishti. Mars will have 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the 4th Drishti, Mars is looking at Sun and Mercury. Mars is so whenever Mars looking at Sun basically with the 4th Drishti, 4th is also house. Mars in this, according to Parashara, the person Mars is in the 5th house. Wherever the Mars is located, in that Karaka, the person will be always like having some arguments or something. Basically, what's happening here, Mars is in 5th house. The person will be having quarrels with their kids, like arguments with their kids. This is so. This may be one one indication that why he will be always having arguments with the Mars kids. And in the Parashara only, when there is a Saturn is in 7th house, the partner will be more matured. Partner will be more matured. Their thinking will be more like they will be very slow. The partner will be very slow, and it feels like sometimes the partner will be more aged than the individual. This is from the Parashara point of view I am saying. There are this video will be going to be very big because I am trying to analyze from different Gemini Paddhati and Parashara as well as Bhrigu. All the way I wanted to see what will help him to help him to succeed. He is a very successful person. He earns very good money, but he is not happy with his life. He has 2 kids, and he has some arguments with the kids as well as with wife. So this is according to Parashara. This is happening because the Mars is in 5th house. That indicates that he will be having arguments with kids. Like now from here, 7th house. 7th house is Venus. Venus is for him it is 11th house. It looks Mars looks at 11th house from the 7th Drishti, 11th house, and 8th, 12th house, its own house, it looks from 8th Drishti. So basically what is happening, the 5th Lord is looking, 5th Lord looking at 12th house with the 8th Drishti. So 8th Drishti to 12th house, basically his 12th house looks like very active house. Here Rahu, according to the Nakshatra Nadi, the Rahu is in 12th house, belonging to the Mars. Mars has a drushti on the 12th house. 12th house. So, doing meditation, he is doing upasana and a lot of good meditation. Like as I have been observing, a lot of Jupiter retrograded people, they choose a different category gurus in their life. Like I have seen lot of Jupiter retrograded my friends. I have somehow I meet a lot of Jupiter retrograded friends where they follow Jaggi Vasudev. Jaggi Vasudev, Jaggi Vasudev has more followers in out of India, because whenever there is a Jupiter retrograde, not the regular guru, he is a different type of guru. That may be the reason. That's the reason Jupiter. Whenever Jupiter retrograded people among our Indians, I see a lot of people who have their Jupiter retrograded. They will have they follow generally Jaggi Vasudev. Here, what's happening with yoga? He has a lot of this Ubhyachari yoga. He has. I'm doing Parashara still. Sun is with Mercury. Mercury's degree. Let us see the Mercury degree. Mercury degree is 002 degree, less than 1 degree. It's in seconds. So Mercury is very young. So Mercury is very young. He is between the Mercury and Venus. So it is a Ubhyachari. Ubhyachari means wherever he is there, he will be surrounded by people. He will be surrounded by people, so he should not worry. If he goes to any place, he will meet people, he will talk to people. So all these things will be there. And one more thing, what I observed, the sun is in Ashlesha Nakshatra and moon is in Hastan. One second. Yes, the moon is in its own nakshatra and sun is in Ashlesha Nakshatra. If he had tried any government job, he would have got a government job, because whenever the moon or sun is in their their own home or each other's home, then there will be a possibility that they may get a government job or government contract or something like that. So basically, he can even try for. He was as I know, he was trying for some government contract in his homeland. So that will definitely help. Let us see any other, and there is one more yoga called Anafa. Anafa is Anafa is like Munafa and Anafa. When Shubha Graha is behind moon, that is the Shukra, behind moon, so it is called Anafa. Munafa, if any other planet was there in Tula, then it was Munafa. But this is also good. The moon should not be left alone. If basically what will happen, the people will have some kind of like a lonely feeling. These things will happen if the moon is alone, like if there are no planets behind and or forward. In front, then there will be a possibility that moon will be having moon will be alone. So this is this. Let us see the Navamsha thing. Lagnadipati is Surya. Surya is in Navamsha. Lagnadipati is Surya. Surya is in 5th house along with Saturn. Saturn is the 7th house lord along with 5th house. according to this, I saw there is very less possibility of break in the marriage. Even though whatever he tries, there may not be a possibility of marriage breaking scenario. And now the Saturn Mahadasha is going on. The Saturn and Mercury. Saturn is 236 and Mercury is 7189. So there will be a ego, but I am not seeing a proper divorce scenario in the Saturn and Mercury. Where if he needs to get divorced, it may happen in 2024 onwards when Shukra Dasha starts, Shukra Bhukti starts. That time it may happen. And right now it may be like Saturn. Saturn and Mercury. Saturn, Mercury, and Venus. So the Venus period is already over in 2021. So until 2024, he may not able to get the divorce thing. So let us go to the current. This is what Parashara and um, Parashara and Navamsha and Dwadashamsha also will tell the relationship between the brother, mother, father, and I can tell about this later in the Dwadashamsha. So he is like Hasta Nakshatra. For me, it is a I am the Dhanishta Nakshatra person. For me, the Hasta will be a very good nakshatra for me. For him, the Kritika Nakshatra, whatever he want to do, he should do it in Kritika Nakshatra, Dhanishta, Hasta, and Kritika. That will be his 18th nakshatra. Other than that, if I see the Kaspal theory, this here is Kaspal. This is the Kaspal. The sixth lord is the moon. Sixth lord is the moon and moon and Jupiter. Moon and Jupiter. Jupiter is already retrograded, and moon numbers are like 997. Moon numbers are 997. Moon numbers are 997. Moon is in ninth house, and moon is in moon's this one only, and 7. So if he goes for if you want to go for a legal battle, that will also take no, sorry, the Shukra, Venus, and 11th is the Sun. Sorry, this is Kaspal. I was saying this one, sublord. 6th Venus and 11th is Sun. 6th is Venus, and 11th is Sun. Basically, whenever there is a Venus, whenever there is a Venus Dasha Bhukti or Antar Bhukti, that time if you want to try for divorce, he can try. So that possibility is after 2024 August, he can try. Basically, he was wearing diamond. Somebody might have suggested wrongly him to wear Venus because Venus is the only planet which is sixth house lord, and basically it is the 11th house lord. Generally people who see only Parashara, they give the 11th house Lord's diamond, but it is a 6th house Lord and 10th house Lord also. 6th and 10th house Lord, 6th, 10th, and 11th house Lord is in 8th house. So basically, what is happening, because he was wearing diamond, I suggested him, please take off the diamond and check it up. That way, his marriage life may improve. This is what I have suggested him, and moreover, yeah, everything in his horoscope looks good. Like if you see the Atma Karaka, his Atma Karaka is Moon is his Atma Karaka. His main aim, when we see in the Gemini Paddhati, we should see which is Atma Karaka, and according to Atma Karaka, understanding difference between true and false love. His main aim in the life should be understanding one's love, what is true love, what is not true love. That is what he has to always go through the positive love scenario. Like there will be, he will be always in search of a love. That's what whenever the Moon becomes Atma Karaka, for him Moon is Atma Karaka. Amatya Karaka is Venus. Amatya Karaka means his all brain, intelligence. Amatya is minister. His Venus becomes his minister, and Venus, according to here, 6th Lord and 10th Lord. So the always brain tells, okay, I am an independent person, and I don't need any family. I want to move along alone, and work is his main importance in his life. This is what he feels like in his mind. That is Amatya Karaka, and his Dhara Karaka is Mercury. Dhara Karaka is Mercury. When Dhara Karaka becomes Mercury, I see Mercury is 7. So there is a very good and Mercury degree is less than 1 degree. So definitely, as I see his wife, I know her also. The Kundli and this Kundli and her Kundli all looks like similar matching. And let us see the Pushkara Navamsha. When we want to see the Pushkara Navamsha, we need to see what all the planets are there in East. Mars, Mars, and then Venus and Rahu. Mars, Venus, and Rahu. When Mars, Venus, and Rahu, if they are in Tula or Dhanu, in Tula or Dhanu, then this one is not going to work out. Then Bhutatva, in Bhutatva, Moon should be there in Rishabha or Meena. Rishabha or Meena. No, it is not there. Rishabha and Meena. If you see the Rishabha, there are no planets, and Meena, there are no planets. Karka and Kanya. Karka and Kanya. Karka, Moon is there. Moon is there. Kanya, Venus is there. Let us go back. Venus, Jalatattva. If a planet is in Jalatattva, and so he doesn't have any planets in Pushkara Navamsha. So basically, I checked Mandi sometime. Mandi is in Mandi was there in the Lagna. The Mandi was there in the Lagna. Whenever the Mandi is there in Upachaya places like 3, 6, 9, 12, 9, 11, that places it will help very well. So Mandi is also not going to help him, as his is a Dhanur Lagna, and Lagna is at 13 degree, and Lagnadipati is Purva Shada. Purva Shada is the nakshatra. In Purva Shada nakshatra he has born, and the Nakshatradipati is in Nakshatradipati is in 8th house. So basically, what will happen when Shukra is in 8th house? That is, because only few planets, when they are in 8th house, they are very good. According to him, the Shukra is in 8th house, and it is the Lagna's star. So definitely, um, he likes to wear good dresses. I have seen him wearing all the white, creamy white color dresses. And basically, what will happen, the ninth house, whenever Shukra is there in a particular 8th house, he will improve ninth house, and he will, Shukra will diminish his 7th house. Then the marriage life, whether he keeps this marriage or he breaks it, any marriages, the Shukra won't make it to work very well. This is what I suggest to him, rather than known enemy is better than unknown friend. This is honest my suggestion from everywhere. The Venus helps him a lot, and Venus is not helping him in there is a somewhere there is a saying, Venus one eye is blind. So here Venus improves the front eye, the back eye. He, like 7th house, he doesn't. Venus is not improving. So basically, there is one more horoscope. This Kundli, I just wanted to say the matchmaking of this Kundli. Here, what is happening? The mind won't match. Lagna will match. The bodies will match. The Mars situation, the argument nature, both of them will match. The Jupiter will match. Venus is here, and yeah, it is a kind of a good match. Basically, then there is a 80% match, not 100% match, but after some time it may create some problem. If he leaves the current marriage and marries the another alliance, and here in Navamsha also, the Navamsha of the another alliance is not so good. I don't recommend that that match. Lagna is at 28 degree and the Sun is at 19 degree. Yeah, definitely. I won't suggest for the another alliance to check it up. So basically, here, after seeing all these things, if he marries again, there will be the same. There will be problems, but they may come in a different way. So what I suggest is, do meditation, understand yourself, how much ever you run behind the true love, you will you have to understand it will once again it will be running away from you. So once we understand what is there in our jataka, so we have to live with it. Okay, this is how my jataka is there. So if we see here the Mercury, Mercury is Vargotama. Here, the same place. Mercury is in um, Mercury is in Karkataka. Here also Mercury is in Karkataka, and which all Mars and Mercury both are Gotama planets. Means their strengths are really great. So according to the KP and everything, the divorce is going to be like really difficult. So I would wait. I would suggest wait until 2024, and after 2024, if the situation doesn't improve, then please go ahead and go for the divorce. Right now, with the Mercury is there in 2023 until 2023 next year. The Mercury is there until 2023 21 07 July. So there is no possibility you will go for divorce or anything. There will be ego clashes, but I don't think he will go in the Ketu. Ketu is in 6th house, but in Ketu Mahadasha, he may not go for divorce. Only it will be in 2024. If in case if it happens, let us see. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask me. I wish because when your Rahu is in 12th house and Jupiter is retrograded, and as I said multiple things. It's Saturn is in 6th house, and along with the Saturn and Ketu. See, the Saturn and Ketu are, whenever the Saturn and Ketu are together, the person will be like, he can't demand any work from anybody. Like if he asks me to do some work, I won't do any work for him. Yeah, his teammates won't help him. So like if you tell anybody any work, nobody will assist you. So you feel like you only should work and complete it. So that's the reason. This is what intrinsic in the. If you do any work, you will do very quickly, and your efficiency in work is more high when compared to others. So you are a good when Saturn is in 6th house, the person would have been in legal in the sense he would have been a very good lawyer or something, because he can argue very well. Like 6th house related. 6th house is the legality. When Saturn is in 6th house, the mostly lawyers will be in this. Their horoscopes will be in this situation. So Rahu is in 12th house, Ketu is in 6th house, and Ketu is in Aridra Nakshatra, and Rahu is in Rahu is in which nakshatra? Rahu is in Moola Nakshatra. In multiple ways, it's all looks like, and moreover that the Jupiter in Dvadashamsha, the Jupiter is in the retrograded Jupiter will tell that you need to be like work on the marriage, the retrograde or regret effect. So that you need to undergo, whether we are marrying with this wife or any other woman, there will be some problems. But I wish that because the Jupiter, how to reduce the Jupiter retrograde effect. Jupiter retrograde effect reducing, mm, Jupiter retrograde on Thursdays in the Guru Hora on Guruvara, that Thursday on Guru Hora, the first at the sun, take like 72 steps backwards, or there is around 48 steps or 72 steps backward steps for 12 consecutive weeks. That way, the Guru, for Guru, Jupiter, 32 steps. You should take 32 steps backward for 12 consecutive weeks, exactly 12 weeks. That represents 12 Rashis. So do it for in the very early morning, or there will be 3 times the Guru Hora will come in on Thursday. So take that time and do the 32 steps, walk backwards. Do it for 12 weeks. That may try to resolve the issues, or donate holy books. You are in USA, you can print some books or create some book, or buy some books and distribute to the people. That way, the Jupiter retrograde effect should reduce. Try it out. If there are any questions, please let me know. Thank you. It is like 45 minutes video. Sorry, friends, if I bored you guys. Thank you.